All right, welcome back. We have Will Graham with Graham Personnel Services, Lee Howell and Fred Henry, both with GuilfordWorks, here to offer your job and resource help. All right, so Will, we always get this question about people, and because you talked about having forklift operators and having those jobs open and that kind of thing, like what do people need to do if they want one of those jobs but they don't have that certification?
Sure, yeah, reach out to us or Guilford Works. I mean, there's some very transferable skills there, especially just number one, if you can drive, you can't drive a forklift yet, but you have some of the skills in order to drive a forklift. And companies, every employer has to certify you on a forklift certification on their site as well. So you can take some classes and gain that knowledge pretty quickly. And companies are very willing to take folks that are green in that area and teach them.
All right, Lee, I see you nodding your head. So you guys help with the forklift certification.
Absolutely. We partner with quite a few training providers in Guilford County that offer those certifications.
Okay. All right. And so, Fred, this is one of the big things that everybody's been talking about, right? The Toyota plant's coming. Lots of other big names are coming. How do people get those jobs?
I think first of all, you start with getting registered with ncworks.gov. We have job postings with companies such as Toyota. The folks who are specifically interested in Toyota, you could also go to their website, which is at the Toyota Battery Manufacturing Plant, North Carolina. And you can see some of the current openings, and they will redirect you to our system.
All right. And so when you're applying, Lee, I'm sure that there are some things that you should pay attention to, like when you're applying, like have certain keywords. What should people do?
Exactly. So just looking at the skills that the job calls for. A lot of these jobs are entry level, so they may not require as much skill or as many certifications that people look for, but definitely looking for those entry level jobs, paying special close attention to the skills that the job calls for. And if you do have those skills within the job ad, please make sure that you include those in your resume. You want to get past that company's applicant tracking system so that someone in the hiring department can at least view your resume.
Right. So there are robots like in everything else, right? And so we have to make sure that those robots get those keywords. All right. So Will, this is a question that I think we should start with you with this. This person says they have a bachelor's in business with a certificate in human resources, but a lot of the jobs that she's applying for requiring many years of experience. How do you work around that, or is there a way?
Yes, there is a way. There's definitely a way. Employers are looking to hire HR folks. I think we probably have 10 of those openings. I just didn't list them. So one, check us out at grahamjobs.com or give our office a call at 288-9330. But keep applying. I think that most HR teams are understaffed right now, and they're needing to hire and retain people. So it's going to be a growing field. But please do come and see us. If you'll see a person, you'll interview with a person face to face, and we can help you match you with the companies that we work with here.
Yeah, and I think part of that is the problem, right? We're putting all the things in all the computers everywhere, and we don't get that thing of being able to talk to someone face to face and say, but I can do this job, and here are some of the things.
Yeah, I think that's where Graham and Guilford Works really sets ourselves apart from the rest of the groups is you're going to see somebody face to face, and that's like a lost art now. It's like, oh my gosh, can I see somebody? And if you come to Graham, and I know if you go to Guilford Works, you will see somebody. We interview all the time. So you do not need to have an appointment at Graham either to come interview. So you can make one. We'd certainly like you to make one, but you don't have to. You can just walk on in. So if anything, for anybody there, it's just apply. If you're unemployed right now, get back into the workforce. It's very necessary. There's a lot of statistics out there. If you're gone for too long, that you'll be chronically unemployed. And so you don't want that to happen.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Lee, let's talk about maybe some of the younger folks who may not think to themselves, hey, I need to look at NC Works or I need to look at Guilford Works. What age group are we talking about that you really want to target to help get them into the workforce?
So with our Next Gen program, we do assist young adults within Guilford County between the ages of 16 to 24, just providing them with the one-on-one counseling that they need. So of course, if they come in and they're undecided, we have a few tools that we can utilize to really try to pinpoint what it is that they may be interested in. As long as it is one of the trainings that we can offer or one of the things that are on our approved training providers list, then we can always send them to school to gain that certification. And then the best part about our program is that everything is free of charge. So as long as they are eligible for the program, they can come in, do the one-on-one counseling, they can possibly get an internship, they can receive additional training, and then the ultimate end goal with all of our participants in our program is to exit them from the program with full-time, sustainable, above minimum wage employment.
Okay, did you hear that? From 16 to 24, it's free, free, and free. So moms, grandmas, aunts, and whatever else, your kids may not be watching that 16 to 24, but you're watching, and so you can say, hey, this is a program that you can do for sure. Hey, Fred, we've got somebody here who is a 68 years old, former teacher, wants a part-time opportunity, and she's wondering what might be available to her.
Yeah, so there are a number of part-time jobs within our system that someone can come in and get registered. We have organizations also that work directly with NC Works that are hiring citizens with 55 and older population to connect them to area employers and organizations, and just to get that experience, which they have experience, but even other experiences. So just come to our facilities and connect, and we would assist you.
I love that. It's specifically for those 55 and over to get you plugged in.